right, yo, y'all check out my Michigan rappers King Sound and G Mac Cash. Just dropped a new hip hop single. The Butchers is out on all digital platforms. Make sure you tune in and check them out. The Butchers by King Sound and G Mac Cash. Links in the description. Make sure you check it out. YouTube Music, Spotify, Apple, regular YouTube. So make sure you go support these brothers, man. And peace. All right, man. Let's talk about Amon-Ra St.Brown. Basically made a bet with Jahmyr Gibbs. And the bet was if Jahmyr Gibbs can get 1,000 yards rushing and 1,000 yards receiving, that Amon-Ra St.Brown will buy Jahmyr Gibbs anything he wants. Amon-Ra's damn near making $30 million a year. You know, taxes, you know, more like 20. You know, with a good write-offs and businesses and all that, he might be around 20, 22, 23, whatever. And Jahmyr Gibbs said he gonna break the bank. He said he might get a house. Nah, we already know he ain't gonna do nothing too extreme because they teammates. This road is so bad. They teammates, so he probably gonna get something nice out of him. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, at the end of the day, that means you need a lot of opportunities to do it too. So, you know, with a 17th game, the opportunity could be there. You know, a lot of explosive plays. He's splitting with David Montgomery. So that's something else to think about too. He's splitting carries with David Montgomery. So can he do it? You know, and one of the things that he struggled with a little bit was, you know, catching the ball a little bit last year. You know, he struggled a little bit with catching the ball. So, that was something to think about. So, you know, running routes and drops, and I just think it's a lot on a rookie. You know, he was learning kind of the NFL, learning to be patient, and then learning, you know, really the routes and all that type of stuff. So, you know, that was something to be said about it. But, you know, nonetheless, man, I just think that it's a great way to challenge a teammate. It's a great incentive base. And he one of them dudes that can do it. You know what's so funny about it? Alvin Kamara, I don't think ever had 1,000 yards rushing. In reality, he more receiver than running back. You know, and that's how they utilize him. I think Jahmyr Gibbs can do it. I don't know the list of running backs that have done it, but if I was a betting man, I would say Marshall Faulk was on that list, and I would say LaDainian Tomlinson might be on that list as well too. So yeah, if I was a betting man, I would probably say both those guys probably on that list. You know, so I don't think it's too shocking. Or, you know, that was in 16 game seasons too, if my memory serves me correctly. So it's a possibility he can do it. I know they want to ramp his load up a little bit, boss, but no deal. But like I said, you know, he's a home run threat, and also you kind of want to preserve him for later in the season. So I think it's pretty cool to challenge your teammates. It's good to see guys happy and want to come to Detroit. And you heard kind of what DJ Reader said. I talked about in the video where he said that the perception of Detroit is not the reality. You know, and the negativity always travel faster and farther than the truth. So he was, oh, Detroit's dirty, this, that. Yes, it has its areas where it's run down, but also you can take 10 steps, you can be in a beautiful neighborhood. You can be in a very, very beautiful neighborhood. So Detroit got more great neighborhoods than bad neighborhoods. You know, Warrendale isn't a bad neighborhood. Rosedale Park isn't a bad neighborhood. The College District, the Historic District, I believe over there by the Avenue of Fashion, is that called the Historic District? It's not, I mean, very good neighborhoods and houses. You go down there in West Chicago going towards Number Streets, they got a bunch of really good, you know, good houses over there. So I've been all around the city. I don't know much, like I don't go to the east side as much anymore. But I'm pretty sure they got good areas over there as well too. So yeah, you get this perception, and really, you're not going. When you got money, you're not gonna be dealing with that. And not too long ago, they said Detroit has some of the best, suburbs, in the nation. So I can believe that. And when you get your license together, you get a couple dollars. You know what I'm saying? You can go party out there. We don't drink and drive either. You know what I'm saying? So it makes, a lot of people don't want to go out there and party because, you got to get an Uber and Lyft, a hotel room, or your license ain't right, or whatever. If you make sure your name's good in the game, you can do whatever you want to do. Come on, man, get the fuck out of my way. Excuse my language. And these people, bro, can't drive. So yeah, when you get your paper together, you can do stuff. That's why I always advocate, go fight your tickets in court. Make sure you pay your tickets off in court. Make sure you keep your driver's license good. Make sure you keep your credit good. So then you can go do some things that you want to do. So you ain't got to worry about, license, registration, stop driving illegal. So you can move how you want to move. You ain't got to ride in fear. That's one of the worst things to do. Well, I got pulled over. They got police brutality. Well, guess what? If you had your license and your registration and your car insurance, that wouldn't be the reality. So, and a lot of us, we had the money to do so, but we just be cheap. So come on. Oh my God, I can't stand these drivers in the suburbs. Can't. See, I didn't cuss that time. But nonetheless, I think that's a good deal for him. And shit, if he get him a house, he get him a house. I ain't mad at it. So he said anything you want. I remember my brother moved to Georgia. His mother told one of his friends, like, she don't know what Southern hospitality really meant. Get whatever you want. Man, that dude was all in that refrigerator, bro. Hey, you gave him the offer. Eating everything. Man, you gave him the offer. Shit, you gotta watch what you saying. You can get whatever you want from him. So I see Madden on the game store door. Man, I said last year was gonna be my last year buying that shit. I just really I don't like the game anymore. I might buy it again this year though. But then again, I don't really be having the time to play it competitively like I want to play it anymore neither. But yeah, my time is I don't really having the time to play. I used to like to play competitive. I remember I was in the top 100 league years ago with all the top players and stuff that was ranked in the top. And a lot of them, and one thing that filtered out, a lot of them guys that be in the top 100 in Madden and all that, a lot of them be glitching. They be doing game glitch, so when you get them in a league or you get them in some type of tournament or something like that, you in person you get to see what, especially a league, because in a tournament they do game glitches too. I done joined the tournaments and I done got a game glitch. This years ago. I don't know if they cracked down on game glitches, but this years ago. And I lost the Virgin Mobile tournament years ago because somebody did like a DC glitch. That's kind of where I really stopped wanting to play it and stuff, But yeah, when you get people in leagues and you get them in person to play, then you really see, how good they really are. Then you see how good they really are. So, yeah, man, I just don't be really having. And then my Saturdays kind of be like, do stuff with basically college football and do stuff with the family, and then I'm doing the content, and then Sundays be Lions and might go to a Piston game Saturday or Friday, so then I'm, doing my thing. So I be trying to cover all bases, but nonetheless, I hope Jahmyr Gibbs get a rack and, do his thing. Get a rack receiving and rushing, and we have a successful year this year. So y'all know I don't predict wins and losses, so don't ask. It won't be happening. Just because the weather changed in Detroit don't mean I got to put a raincoat on. You feel what I'm saying? So I just stay away from that. Keep that tradition. I do appreciate y'all for watching. Don't forget, check out my main channel, Goodfella TV, right here on YouTube. Over there, you can check out the Patreon. Talk some good stuff over there. Find me on X, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Spotify. Peace.